Bugatti got their revenge in the automotive world, as Matt Armstrong is finally pushed into contacting Bugatti directly, weeks after his Veyron went completely silent at the precise moment he chased top speed. The man who uncovered Audi A3 airbag failures. The man who traced a 300,000 gearbox crisis back to a $3 fuse. The man who completed a full Bugatti service for $1,093 when the manufacturer quoted $20,000. That same man is now back at his workshop. Engine cold, no power, no explanation. And after months of operating entirely on his own terms, after publicly dismantling their pricing structure, after engineering solutions to problems that defeated trained Bugatti specialists, he's now saying something his entire audience never thought they'd hear. Here's what Matt Armstrong had to say.
The Bugatti is finally back from our adventure to Dunsfold. We were supposed to be in Europe with it right now, but obviously it broke. But it's looking clean, thanks to Jimmy B. It's all PPF, thanks to Wax is Dead. We had these done satin as well in the video, the body shop did them. The wheels are looking so sick. Some people are like, oh, I don't like the wheels. But remember, if everyone liked the same wheels, everyone would have the same wheels on their car. Like, I think they look flipping well good. So thank you, Vossen and Wheelmania, for sorting them out. They look sick. Some people said we should polish these up. These are plastic. Like, we've had a few.
The man who spent months proving Bugatti was unnecessary has just conceded he cannot do this without them. And the irony of that sentence hits harder the longer you sit with it. Here's what happened. Why this admission carries so much weight, and why it may be the strongest evidence yet behind the runway shutdown theory. Matt's mission was never complicated. Fix the gearbox with a $3 fuse. Done. Service the full car for a fraction of Bugatti's price. Done. Clone a duplicate speed key for a fraction of their $10,000 charge. Done. Then take this Veyron across Europe. Not as a stunt, not as a short demonstration, as a genuine long-distance tour. The kind of trip that would permanently silence every expert who claimed independent maintenance couldn't carry a Bugatti through real-world conditions. That trip never left the ground, because rather than crossing European borders in a car the industry said was impossible to maintain independently, Matt is back where he started. Workshop. 4 walls. A Veyron that refuses to move. The fuel pump control module fault that shut everything down on the Dunsfold runway didn't quietly fix itself. It deepened. Before the diagnosis, let's give credit where it's due, because what Matt completed on this car is genuinely remarkable. Wax is Dead delivered a full PPF installation. Paint protection film across the entire body, applied before the wrap went over it. The factory paint underneath is sealed. Whatever happens to the exterior from this point forward, the original surface stays untouched beneath it. Matt Armstrong's Bugatti Veyron is visually complete. Custom Vossen alloys with a satin finish. A carbon fiber front splitter rebuilt stronger than the original. An engine bay so clean it looks like it just left a factory floor. Every panel fitted, every component properly finished. By pure appearance, this car is done. But appearance is not the whole story. The car won't run, won't start, won't move under its own power. And the reason isn't something Matt can pull apart, cross-reference, and source independently. Not this time. The fuel pump control module failed. That's the fault. But the timing of that failure is what makes this situation uncomfortable for everyone watching. The car drove 150 miles to Dunsfold Aerodrome without a single warning light, without a single symptom, without any indication that something was about to go wrong. Matt completed warm-up passes. The car performed, and then, at the exact moment he turned around to make his real top speed run, the run the entire saga had been building toward, the system shut down. Not before the attempt. Not after it. At that moment. The car has not run since. Back at the workshop, miles from the runway, the same fault remains active. Whatever caused that shutdown didn't clear itself. It stayed, and weeks of work have not resolved it. To understand why this matters, You have to look at every problem Matt has solved before this one. The airbags were cross-referenced to Audi A3 parts and sourced independently. The gearbox fuse was identified through systematic electrical testing and replaced with a standard automotive component. Spark plugs, coil packs, oil filters, all Volkswagen Group equivalents, all handled without Bugatti being involved in a single step. Matt even built a full cross-reference guide proving how many Bugatti components are shared across the broader VW group. He published it. Millions of people saw it. Every wall Bugatti built, Matt walked through. But the fuel pump control module is a different category of problem entirely. It isn't just a physical component that fails and gets replaced. It may involve software. It may involve proprietary coding protocols. It may require manufacturer-level diagnostic tools that no independent specialist currently has access to. If the module itself physically failed, there's a path forward. Source it, replace it, move on. But if the issue lives inside the software layer, inside systems that only Bugatti fully understands and controls, then the independent repair philosophy Matt has built this entire saga around hits a wall it may not be able to climb. That's exactly the wall Bugatti designed. Not around parts, not around labor, around information, around access, around the ability to even diagnose what's wrong without their permission. And now, after everything, after every exposure, every workaround, every public dismantling of their pricing and gatekeeping, Matt Armstrong is doing something nobody expected to see. He is reaching out to Bugatti directly. The man who spent months proving you don't need them is now in a position where he might genuinely need them. Bugatti's history on moments exactly like this is not ambiguous, and it is not short. Mark McCann asked for a single nut and bolt. The answer was no. Bring the whole car to our workshop. Matt requested parts support during the Chiron Per Sport rebuild. The answer was no. Bring the car to an authorized facility. A franchise dealer stated it plainly and on record. It doesn't matter if it's a nut and a bolt or a wheel. We are not allowed to supply parts without the car being present. That is the pattern. Consistent, documented, witnessed by millions. So the question now is simple. When the request isn't a bolt or a filter, but diagnostic access to a proprietary electronic system, what does Bugatti say? Do they help? Do they stall? Do they repeat the same response they've given every time before and tell Matt the only path forward runs through their authorized service network at their pricing under their terms? If they do, then everything Matt exposed didn't change anything. The gatekeeping wins. After every workaround, after every public victory, Bugatti found the one problem that leads back to them. And Matt ends up exactly where they always wanted him, dependent on the very system he spent months dismantling. If Matt finds an independent solution, if someone cracks this module issue without Bugatti's involvement, then the opposite is proven. Even their most protected layer has a way through.